Will they, given the performance of the company?
You know, since the company went public, sales have definitely slowed. But, Kip Tindell says that, the wages are part of a whole business model that he has, which is he hires very educated people. He gives them a lot of training. He pays them well. And then ultimately, he expects them to be more productive than lower paid workers will be. So I think what investors are asking is but we haven't seen it.
Right, so it hasn't paid off.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what's been happening? And, what he says is that, his business, and he's been running the Container Store for more than 3 decades. It's only been public for a year and a couple months, but, he said, our business doesn't go like this. It goes like this, and there's down cycles, and really unfortunate for him and investors that he went public just as a down cycle started. Yeah.
And so investors are frustrated, and they're trying to focus on any issue that they think is going to help the bottom line.
Yeah.
So would it help the bottom line, I guess, directly if he pulled back on this wage?
I think the argument is that possibly in the short term, but not in the long term. And, what a lot of these companies that pay well, such as Costco, you can make an argument for a lot of different companies, but they all say that you need to look in the long term. And we're going to have bad quarters like every company does, but we don't want to make decisions based on those bad quarters. We want to be able to keep our eyes on what we think is still most important. We want investors who can kind of think the way we think.
Right. Well, and did he give any indication then, if he's not going to move on wages, what he might move on to get the company back on track?
So they have a couple of initiatives that are underway now, and they should be in all the stores by the end of the year. And the first is a service where they send an organizer into your home and organize everything for you. That's called Contain Home. And then the bigger initiative is a premium closets called TCS Closets. It's a kind of walk-in closet wood. It could sell for several $1,000s, which would do a lot for them.
Yeah.
And he's hoping that will boost sales for, say, the next 3 years. And then he says after that we have to think of something else.
Okay. Does he regret taking the company public at all?
I don't think he likes so much scrutiny, but I think he also believes it was the right choice for the company.
Okay, because now you're a public company CEO, right? And you're going to get a lot of heat for that.